Welcome back to the Lawn Care Grandpa channel. This is Jerry McMillan. My name is Matthew Boo. He's been in the landscaping business for over 40 years. I worked with him for 10, and so what we're doing is we're taking that experience and we're answering questions that lawn care experts have that maybe be new to the industry, or very small little questions they might have, or especially for homeowners that want to make your lawn look better, to make your job easier, to get through that chore. So today we're going to be talking about how to fix those recurring dead spots, those brown spots that are in your lawn that keep kind of coming back every year. What might be the cause and how to fix them. So what kind of things can cause brown spots in your lawn? And we're talking about those big ones that kind of take over big areas.
Actually, I've had a lot of customers with different types of lawns, and many places there would be rock, sometimes big rock underneath the soil, maybe only a few inches under there, and even in the summer or even in the winter, you'd have a big dead looking spot there, a brown spot that was very obvious. Actually, when it's starting to do that, or you get familiar with where it's at, you can either add a little topsoil there, maybe some sod, or you can work it a little more than you do any other place in the yard. I've had customers that had the trees taken out and stumps removed. For a while, you'll have trouble there where stumps were once at. I'd say the story goes the same. You might add some more topsoil in that area, as long as you don't make a big old hump in your yard. You might add some sod, but you'll need to give it more attention. Comes time to water, and basically take care of it in the hot summer. So that's what I would do.
All right, so do you think there would be a situation where you might want to take up the topsoil and sod and dig out some of the rocks, the gravel, or whatever is in there?
Yeah, if it's gravel that people have dumped in there, and it's like gravel, not big rocks, you probably could dig it up one way or another. Sometimes there's places where people have actually, when they've built onto a house, they'll dump old wood, or maybe sheetrock into the areas of the yard and cover it up. Well, in a couple of years, it'll start decaying and rotting away, and you'll have a big old suck-in hole there, and you'll have dead grass because there's no nutrients under there. So something has to be done. If it sinks a little bit, adds topsoil, fertilize and seed those areas, and concentrate on them. You can water them by hand, but a lot of times it takes all the work away from you if you can do it with a sprinkler. But there's a lot of reasons. I guess I've seen lawns where they had maybe a driveway. Talk about that. Maybe a driveway, and some of the gravel from the driveway goes out a foot into the yard, and then when the summer gets around, that dries up real fast. So it requires a lot of extra work to get grass back in those areas if it's important to you. But in low areas, always put in some topsoil, maybe sod. Otherwise, you'll have to fertilize and seed and water. And it always makes you enjoy your lawn when you have one really nice, and when you're competing with a neighbor, you want it to look better.
So what kind of issues do you see sometimes with irrigation systems and brown spots? Like maybe they're not getting that spot or something like that.
Well, I guess it's pretty obvious. You need to watch your sprinklers and see the areas that it's not touching, and then aim them so they do a better job of filling in. Before you do any aerating, make sure you mark the sprinkler heads, because that can get expensive if you chop those up. But that's about what I would do.
Well, we appreciate you coming by and listening to us ramble a little bit about lawn care and different things you can do for your lawn. This one was about brown spots in your lawn, the big areas that kind of come back each year. It's pretty simple. Usually it's about the thickness of soil and watering and that type of thing. If you like this video, click like, and if you like these videos, click subscribe, and you can see some more of ours as we make them. I appreciate you coming by.